What's up guys, welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video I'm gonna bring you 3 AI projects that could 10x by the end of December this year. You've heard me right, it's not a guarantee, but obviously I think that these 3 projects, given that they are very small caps comparing to Tao or Render, the big AI projects in the sphere, they have a lot of room for growth. And if altcoin season kicks in sooner than later, which is what I expect it to be, I do expect that these projects will boom and will potentially give you massive returns. So let's get to the video, and also remember to follow me on X. I'm bringing daily alpha just like this on a daily basis, and obviously you should probably be subscribed to this channel, otherwise I don't know what you're doing with your life. The first project, I'm doing a big reveal because I haven't talked about this at all. I've only talked about it in my VIP group, and we've heavily accumulated this project around the bottom, maybe not perfectly around the bottom, but it was around the 10 to 11 cent mark. And I think that this project is going to be exploding. We're sitting at 71 million in market cap. I think that the market cap has actually been fixed quite recently by CoinMarketCap, which was acting a bit wonky when it comes to the accuracy of data. But anyway, I digress. It's the first project that I really care about in the AI field on Solana, and actually for good reason. This is the only, and I repeat, the only AI project backed by the Solana Foundation. I'm not sure if you realize how big of a deal it is. The Solana Foundation is super selective with what they back, and they've directly invested into this. So rest assured that there's serious backing behind this. There's several exchanges that are also partnered with this, but the Solana Foundation investment, you can see it right now on the screen, really sticks out. Google also, I'm not sure how they're involved, but you can also see big exchanges like Bybit, Gate, and Maxi, and also AIOZ, which is another good AI project to be partnered with. And what is this project in the first place? Because I haven't talked about it. So it really brings the future of AI in terms of AI agents. So ChatGPT, for instance, is an AI agent. It's talking about large language models, LLMs, and you can also see them as bigger search engines / personal assistants to give you some assistance when it comes to finding out about something that you want to find information of, or also assist you with tasks. So it could be like submitting a limit order or sending money from your hot wallet to a crypto exchange, and it could be a variety of different things. The product is functioning, so for instance you can click here on launch the console, you're gonna connect a wallet, and you're gonna be able to see all the dashboard and obviously the AI hub, and you're gonna be able to interact with a large language model, as I was saying before. And we can see right now on the dashboard also data from the project. We have 7,000 product users of the product itself, and token holders 21,000. So that is pretty huge. We also have huge buybacks that are made by the project itself, which made the project even more deflationary. Now, another factor that a lot of people are gonna wonder about, because I always talk about this when it comes to any project that I research, is tokenomics and vesting. And to be honest, I'm a big proponent on not looking so much at the tokenomics per se, but actually looking at the token dilution, meaning that how many tokens are in circulation right now, what's the circulating supply looking like, and how is that gonna look at the time that I expect selling the token. So time to get in and time to get out, what's the dilution looking like? So we can see that there's a token unlock in 27 days. So I assume that there's just been a token unlock as of recently. The next one is gonna be on the 2nd of November, and the supply is gonna go from 22 to 25. So let's say that I buy today, 22.5% circulating supply. What is that going to look like in March? Because March could be the top of the bull cycle, we don't know, but hypothetically. The supply is going to be 39%. So from now to then, we're looking at around a little less than 2x dilution. For an AI project is okay. It's not the best one, but it's also not that bad at all. There's AI projects that have 10 to 20x dilution right now on the market, and people still invest into them. And also think about it. If we are in a full altcoin market and the altcoin season, people don't really care about dilution in the first place, but if you're looking for something that it's not set up for failure, then obviously chances are that the project is gonna push much harder. So this gets the seal of approval from me. And in the future, there's also no major unlocks. Everything is occurring pretty linear. People that wanted to the institutions and all the investors that wanted to take profits already, they've done so already, because obviously we're still sitting 52% from all-time high and everything has been dumping. This project has been dumping as well, so nothing to see here, to be completely honest. I'm gonna make another video more towards a full analysis of this project, since I haven't covered it yet, but for now I think that I've given away enough information on what I really like it. But the Solana Foundation backing, if you want to take anything away from it, that's definitely the selling point of this project. When it comes to exchange listings, we are on Bybit, which is also a partner, which is very good. And if you want to buy this project on Bybit, make sure to register through the link that I have down in the description. You're going to get some extra perks at registration, and you're going to be able to participate to the $35,000 deposit bonus campaign. And it's on Max as well. I got a referral for that also. And you can also buy it on decentralized exchanges. You can buy it on even BullX for that matter, because it's a contract on Solana at the end of the day. So you can register to BullX and buy it there. Price action is looking good. It was actually starting to rocket, but now it came down a little bit because everything started going down for obvious reasons that we're all well aware of at this point. So does it look good? Absolutely. Is this an accumulation zone? Yes. Is this gonna skyrocket? Yes. And could even do a 10x by December, and by March could even be a 50x. So don't take this as financial advice, but you have been warned. The next one on my list is gonna be AITech. It's a recurrent entry when it comes to AI lists on this channel, so I'm sure that this is not gonna surprise too many people. But what I can tell is that obviously if you were in my community, if you started joining my community very early, on the 1st of January, you would have been almost a 50x out of your initial investment at the very top. People were still asking me to buy at the top, and I said, no, it's gonna correct, so don't worry too much about it. And obviously it corrected very hard, and right now it's still sitting at a very clear accumulation zone. It is every AI project on this list, it was starting to rocket, and then when Bitcoin went from 66 to 59K, obviously everything started to go down again. So the main thing that you need to understand, obviously, you've heard me talk about this project so much, so I don't want to waste too much time. I've got several other videos on AITech, and obviously what sticks out is the data center in Bucharest, Romania, the biggest one in Europe, and the AI and GPU marketplace that is going to be launched, I think, by the end of the month, provided that everything goes well with the market. They got an AI platform as well, a team that is fully doxed, a project that is audited by Certic, which is also a big deal. They got their own launchpad with access to private and strategic sales. So a lot of good stuff. And as I said, it's fully doxed with some of the best expertise people that you can find in the industry, which is pretty huge. What I want to say about this project is, first of all, they are building. There's several updates that you can see about the data center and how it's actually coming out into the X profile feed. And the big thing is going to be the exchange listings. AITech was ready to list on tier 1 exchanges, probably Binance, just speculation on my end, nothing guaranteed, but they were ready to be listed on April or March. But obviously the market went down and happened what happened, and as a result they just laid this thing, because if they list on because if they had listed over the summer or over this week, obviously nobody really cares about crypto. The market sentiment is very bearish, so it doesn't make sense to list on a Binance or a Coinbase if retail investors are not in. So it's something very important for you to understand. They are ready to list. They're going to list on tier 1 exchanges as soon as market conditions change. Right now, it doesn't make sense. In 2 weeks from now, it could make sense already. So right now, you can buy it on exchanges like Maxi and BitGet and so on and so forth. But it's obviously not listed on Binance and Coinbase and Kraken for that matter. As soon as market conditions change, they get listed on the tier 1 exchanges, the price skyrockets, and that is not the time to get in. The time to get in is now, before the price is pumped. And if you want to buy AITech, I would recommend buying on BitGet. I have a massive offer for this exchange as well, that you can get up to $10,000 in a position airdrop. So down in the description as always. What are my price predictions for AITech? I think that we can easily go towards 5 to 10 million range. I'm not even kidding. Like 2 to 3 billion would be bearish, 4 to 5 maybe realistic, and 5 to 10 maybe if I'm being a little optimistic about this project. It really depends on how long the bull run is going to run, how hard it's going to rip, and what the movement of Bitcoin is also going to have. But I think that pretty much every AI project is going to rip sooner or later, and for it to do a 10x by the end of the year, it's possible. It just needs to go to 1 billion in market cap, and if Binance lists this project in 2 or 3 weeks, it's absolutely possible. The last one, to be honest, is the last one, to be honest, is the least favorite of this list, and I don't hold it. I hold TAI and I hold AITech. Those are the only two AI projects that I hold at the moment. But I also think that Delium is gonna rip it, and I think it's gonna have a very, very good run. So you guys remember that Delium went up to do something like a 12x from these very lows. It did very, very good into the previous AI run, and it's down 73%, so pretty much the same behavior that we can see from AITech. Another project that is down that much, another project that is down that much, and it's also not listed on Binance, Coinbase, or the sort. So this project has first of all, it also sits into the niche of the agents. It sits very similar to what TARS could be, but obviously this is not on Solana, this is on Ethereum and BNB chain. And the partnership of these projects are probably the thing that makes it the most interesting out of. And the partnerships of this project is probably what makes it particularly interesting, because obviously it was part of the NVIDIA Inception program. It's partnered with NVIDIA, and also it's backed directly by Microsoft, which is pretty huge. It's also partnered with Immutable X and Polygon. So the partnerships are fantastic out of this. So Lucy is the AI agent. So it's pretty much, you're going to get the same kind of functions and searches and etc. and actions when it comes to crypto wallets, exchanges, etc. like we've seen for TARS AI earlier on in the video. There was also an option to purchase nodes, which are actually quite expensive right now, so I wouldn't invest into nodes from this project. I have much better offers when it comes to nodes in the channel in some other projects that I've covered. But anyway, I digress. The network of agents, it's quite huge, and I think it's going to be a growing ecosystem, and with this kind of partnerships, it's just going to be much bigger. There's also some links that they have with gaming projects. It's actually very spread apart into different niches, and this is also why, rather than a jack of all, and this is also why I see it sort of as a jack of all trades when it comes to the field of AI agents. The tokenomics are also not that bad. The dilution, if I remember correctly, is not bad at all. And the chart, it looks pretty much like any other AI project that we've seen as of recent. I think that this is also another project that is guaranteed to be listed on something like Binance and Coinbase. The only thing that doesn't make me super 100% on this project is that it's not doxed, and for something that to be doxed, and for something to be actually associated with Microsoft and NVIDIA and not be doxed is a bit weird and a bit sketch. But still, listen, it's pumped so much. It's got very decent trading volume. Right now it's down a little bit, but very good exchange listing situation. I think it's just a no-brainer that this does at least a 20 to 30x this bull cycle, and could even do a 10x, as I was saying, by the end of this year. And I also want to conclude this video by making an honorable mention. Since you stuck around till the end, you deserve a fourth pick other than the three picks that we discussed, and this is Open Fabric AI. I'm not going to talk much about this because I've just made a full review that you can find on my channel. It was just a couple of days ago, and it's a project that you could consider much higher risk, because at the end of the day, the market cap is only 14 million. The exchange listing situation is also inferior compared to the other ones that I've touched, and it's also quite down from all-time high. We're talking about 85%, which is a little more than the other ones that we talked about. It's on the BNB chain, and it's an AI project that it's a little bit different. I think that you should also consider projects that are really unique in what they're dealing with, and this definitely has it. First of all, certified by Certic and Haken, so 2 certifications. All that this project is a decentralized AI layer 1 used to build applications on it, in which you're going to be able to utilize the token as an ecosystem token, and to buy a subscription or purchase some applications similar to other tools like Midjourney or Memecoin generators or music generators, etc. It's all going to be available as a sort of app store, in which the Open Fabric AI token is going to be the ecosystem tokens to get access to these applications. So something very interesting that could also do very well during the AI run. I thank you so much for watching, and if you want to see all of these gems first, if you want to find them first, accumulate them at lower prices before I talk about them on YouTube, then you know where to find it. Join my private group. It's the first link down in the description. The website is cpro.com, and here you get all my trading signals, buy and sell alerts, portfolio reviews, access to private sale, and if you join as a lifetime member, even access to my 3-in-1 course bundle, which which covers anything from gem hunting to portfolio and profit strategies. So definitely something that you don't want to miss out on. You might have a once in a lifetime opportunity, this bull cycle, to create generational wealth. So don't waste it. I hope to see you there and help you out with your crypto investing journey. And until then, take care for now.